enjoy the journey. I was thinking about that. You hear that a lot. Like, I've heard that a few times in the past, certainly, but never really thought about it in depth. And this is a fucking, personal victory, because on the surface it sounds like enjoy the journey, because, just enjoy yourself, do some fun shit. Don't be a sad fuck, get out there, do some shit. But really, when you actually think about it, when you get down to it, enjoy the journey is so fucking important. You gotta enjoy the ride. You gotta, because that is all there is. There is only the journey. There's nothing but the journey. You don't get off until you fucking die. There's no complete state of perfection and happiness where every single aspect of your life is 100% how you want it to be. And I used to think that was the end goal, and it was just a matter of how quick you can get to that end goal. But that's bullshit. It doesn't exist, and I'm fucking glad it doesn't exist, because it'd probably be boring if it did. The only reason that is so appealing, I think, to people, or the reason it was appealing to my former self, is because I imagined it as got this money in the bank, got this nice house, family or friends, everything sorted completely how I'd want it to be, and then no nagging worries in the back of my head, because that's all people want. We all want less fucking worries, and that's why I pictured that as my state of, my made it state, my state of complete happiness. Because it would be a worry-free one, but a worry-free one that would probably be fucking boring, man. I don't think it's about that. I don't think that exists for a start. I'm fucking glad, because, what's more fun than having made it? Actually making progress, being on a path to something that you are passionate about, and, creating something, I don't know, but moving forward is probably more satisfying. So more satisfying than actually, just being sat in this place where everything's fucking rosy and you got a load of money in the bank and, you're all sorted. And this is a kind of fucking personal victory, because I did not realize that for a long time. I always had this anxious need to be somewhere, to have this under my belt, to have done this. But really, recently I realized that it is about getting there, and it's about taking steps towards, taking steps forward, really, isn't it? It's just about moving forward and actually, the process of making it and enjoying the ride and taking satisfaction from small victories and moving on to the next one. And this is Joe Delaney thoughts. I think until you actually realize that there is no end complete state of everything's fucking perfect, no complete, no complete made it state. Until you realize that, happiness is just gonna be the proverbial carrot on the end of the stick, and it's gonna escape you as fast as you chase after it.